Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in the Secret World Legends, and which is the new reincarnation of the Secret World that is more action-based and just a little changes here and there to make it more streamlined. And we're figuring out all of those changes as I play through this. There will be some repeat content from my previous series that I've been doing for quite a while, over a year probably. But we're just going to redo it and just deal with it and have fun. And so today we are right where we left off. I've just left the Templars who have shown me about upgrading my weapons and what their purpose is and everything else. In the previous series, I was Illuminati, so Templar is new to me. So I'm enjoying the storyline because it's much different than theirs. And we needed to go to Elwick Station now because we're heading our way to Solomon Island. And we are heading to the Agartha, which is the travel system here in the Secret World. And it's usually here with the bugs. Do I want to travel to the Agartha? Yes. So I can tell already just from zoning in, this is going to be much different. So I'm interesting to see what the changes actually are going to be. Maybe not. Maybe they'll be exactly the same. I don't know.
Hello? Yes?
Hello. Yes, yes.
Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the great British rail system, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Now, of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
Okay. Okay. This actually does look exactly the same. I thought there was going to be changes. Wait. It says we are going here. Step onto the Agartha pad. That's a little different. So we're going to do that. Oh! Okay, I guess we're flying instead of the teleport zoom thing. Oh. You have received an Agartha conduit. Open your inventory and right-click it to learn teleport. Okay. It's a little laggy in here. There's a lot of people. Aha. And so now we've got this teleport screen where we can go to the different areas, and it costs us some kind of currency. This is... I'm not for sure what. Okay, let's get rid of that. And investigate inside the Great Tree. Alright. So this is like going to be a central hub now. They want everybody basically to congregate here instead of one of, London or New York or Tokyo. This is going to be where you can buy a whole bunch of, like here's Speedy Sally. Let's see what she has. She has motorcycles and that kind of stuff, which you would expect. And also I think the market is in here. Although it looks like you might have access to it regardless of where you are. The auction house can be accessed both in the Agartha and from anywhere in the field by pressing H. But it's currently disabled because some people were exploiting it this last weekend. And they got banned and they were trying to ruin the market. And yeah, don't do bad stuff. Don't do bad stuff. You won't get banned. You know when you're doing something wrong. Cut it out. Yeah, so we can't do the banking either. But so what we're going to do is we're going to locate. Aha, look at here. See, it actually even has a map that's telling us a little bit. That is very cool. I like this map a lot. That is awesome looking. It's telling us we need to go up into this area to get to New England. So let's go over here. All right. And, wow, look at that Guardian there. I want to check this out, see what this guy is. He is the gatekeeper. And, yeah, I don't think he's going to let us by. But this is the jump pad to New England. Boom. And then here's all 3 areas of New England. We've got Solomon Island over here. Looks like we've got the Savage Coast and the Blue Mountain area over here. Yeah. So most everybody is still just in Solomon Island. So that's where we're going to start out. Or this is Kingsmoth Town, I guess. Aha! And like all good free-to-play games, they have some rewards for logging in. So day 1 we get 10 AP, which we can use to spend toward our skills and such. So that's very nice. We're gonna get some SP tomorrow, and then some currency and whatever these other things are. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim that reward. You can claim 1 reward per day per account. The item will be delivered to the inventory or claims of the character that is logged in. Clicking the icon of a reward will show the information pop up about the item. Rewards become more powerful the further you progress. Rewards do not expire, do not have to occur on consecutive days. When all rewards have been claimed, you will start over again from the beginning. Very cool. All right. And I got some kind of patron bonus because I've got transferred over my character and stuff. And it looks like what that was is some kind of experience for a weapon. And you actually claim those points. So let me go ahead and get that. Claim. Get it. Yes. All right. Yeah, they're having they're having server problems, so I'm not going to do that right now. All right. So we need to find and enter the portal to Kingsmoth Town. So I'm going to enter in. And here we are. The buzzing, the buzzing, the buzzing. Whoa.
Faction rank increased.
What the?
Congratulations, novice.
Okay. So we got some daily challenges here about killing 50 monsters, all that kind of stuff. Typical daily challenge stuff. So you can see they've just kind of streamlined it, made more modern MMO stuff. I'm not sure that's always a good choice, but it's what they're going to go with. And it might work for Secret World. So we'll run along the path here until we meet somebody we can talk to. Oh.
Oh, don't worry,
Love
kid.
this character.
You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the Cowboys.
Last of the
Got your
Cowboys.
southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you continue your little crusade. You Templars may be taking the high road, but just watch you don't get saddle rash from the high horse, okay?
Best storylines in the business.
Divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. If I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmoth Town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Bring a reckoning. Love that line. You've discovered a new anema well. If you are defeated in combat, you will now be able to recover from the anema. That was that yellow spiky thing that we had back there. So when you look at right now, there's different quests that this system doesn't seem to appear to have changed. So you have your main mission, which is this blue one that's right here. And we're at Tier 1. Attempt the mission for Fistful Zombies from Jack Boone, which is actually telling us to take another mission. Actually, they don't do that normally. But at every location, when we look at the map here, we don't have any other locations, so that's kind of new too. Except here's some quest here, and the more of these will pop up as we go, I suspect. But we can see that he's actually got a mission here available. You can only have one main mission available. You can have, well, you have one storyline mission, one main mission, and then 3 side missions. And it looks like actually an investigation mission as well, because those sometimes take a long time and you don't figure them out as you go. Maybe one dungeon mission, since those would be joined up with a group into a zone. So a Fistful of Zombies, which is actually the one I think that they wanted us to do. So we're going to accept this and hear his story.
This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for 2 matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be, but nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
All right. So we need to kill 8 zombies in the area around Jack's camp. And just so you know, if you're new to my channel and new to this series, I typically do 1 mission per episode. And although I might not do that here at first. It just kind of depends on length and everything else. But I do like to do 1 mission per episode. It seems to be about the right length usually, especially once we really get into the different missions. Once we get into town, it's just going to work out to be about the right length for a video. So we just need to kill 8 of those. And I often don't include a lot of combat on my videos, but I might for this playthrough, just because combat is different. So at least here through the first, maybe even Kingsmoth town, we will show maybe a bit more combat than I normally do, if it keeps interesting and it doesn't get to be a grind, which is usually my problem with showing combat on my MMO videos, is that combat in most MMOs is not very interesting, and it just doesn't play well for the camera. So it says I need to jump on cars to trigger the alarm. Well, that didn't work, but I will get this legend. Well, maybe this car up here. Okay, jump on it. Yep, and it triggers, and the zombies come running. Ignite the gas and draw the zombies into the fire. Where are they at? Okay. I'm not sure I know how to ignite it. Can I just... Oh. Actually, good. Jump down and hit F. Ignite in 2, 1. Boom! Alright, and it says there's a half-eaten corpse up here that we want to examine. Is this it here? No, that's not it. This one? Policeman's corpse? Well, I mean, that's a side quest. Ah, these guys up here have a half-eaten corpse. What? We got a gorger. Easy cheesy. All right, so we're going to head on to Kingsmoth town. We can see the sign right up here, and look for survivors there. Okay, so we're pulling into town here. And that was it. So let's send in that mission report. Good work on the report. The information regarding the reanimated dead is useful, though not particularly surprising. Jack Boone. Now there's a familiar name. He pops up in reports everywhere. The man travels far and wide and always seems to be on site before our agents. His factional allegiances are unknown, though he does not appear to be associated with either the Illuminati or the Dragon. It would pay to keep an eye on him. So we're going to collect a new talisman. So let's go ahead and open that up. Oh, it's actually not a talisman. It's just an item. So we've got a new hammer. I don't know if equipping this will go ahead and allow us to use that. It's not something I've done before. I'm just going to go ahead and try it. This item will bind to you if equipped. Are you sure you want to bind it? You must have trained the feat hammer actives. So let's see what that may be. So if we go here, and you have to buy that. You can see that you could spend SP, which we have one since we completed that quest, and we could activate hammers if we wanted. So it looks like that's the way this is going to be. So you choose your abilities that you want to start with, and then you have to unlock them as you go. Although, if you're a returning player and you've transferred over, you're supposed to be able to have all of these unlocked, I think. But I haven't got my items yet, so because they're having server problems. So we'll just have to look into that at another time. So, I think that's going to go ahead. Yeah, we're wrapping up a little long on time. So we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here and kind of do like what I was talking about. Like I said, here in Kingsmoth Town, some of the quests are very short. So we might pack in 2 or 3 missions in an episode, but we'll just kind of play it by ear. So I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. Leave any comments you may have. You can join in on my Discord channel. We talk about the Secret World and other MMOs, because if you love MMOs like I do, then you definitely want to be here and subscribe to this channel, because I try to put out a video every Monday through Friday, and it's always about MMOs. So this is definitely the place for you. So until next time, bye.